The following program is an Animal House radio production.
But once again, this is going to bring us to our segment. It's called Believe It or Not on Animal House Radio.
Sing it, Aaron.
Believe it or not, this was Mike's wedding song when he got their first dance. They were all happy, like, woo, you get married.
Okay.
Can it be? Sorry, I had to sing. Believe it or not, more human deaths have been attributed to fleas than all the wars in the world have ever fought.
I just don't. Where did you get that from?
Well, just think, all diseases that came, the plague, all these
Oh,
things.
okay. All right. I thought you meant from fleas, as in killer fleas, killer ants.
No,
from
not
diseases transmitted by fleas. That would make more sense. Okay, I get it. Sorry.
Well,
I won't
it's
interrupt.
basic.
Yes.
Fleas, okay? Goldfish, believe it or not, lose their color if kept in dim light.
And I do. Yeah, I do.
Mike doo-doo. Good little doo-doo
I knew
boy.
that. My kids could tell you that. Yeah, you turn off the lights at night, and actually they do that as well if the water's colder than it should be.
And it's like humans. If we don't get a tan, we'll lose pigment. Certain Chinese and American alligators... No, it's actually true. I'm reading that.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Here, I thought he was crazy. Okay.
No. Certain Chinese and American alligators can survive the winter by freezing their heads in ice, leaving their nose out for breathing for months on end. Believe it or not. Last but not least, for every person, there are roughly blank insects. Tell me how many insects.
200 million.
You saw the
insects.
paper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For every person in the world, there are roughly 200 million insects.
And,
Wow.
yeah.
That's absurd. Has our good friend Danny called? Danny has not called. Danny is put back to the bottom of the list. And this is this one I thought should have won to begin with. But
This is cute.
it was a dilemma between Joe and I, and Joe hit me, so I said no. Okay, you can win right now. Cutest prize prick goes to
Please say you can read that one. It's
Brian Cruz.
It's Brian. That's it.
Brian, could you stop making fun of me? Sorry. Seriously.
Okay, Brian Cruz.
Brian Cruz, for your little chihuahua who looks like he's methed up or something.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. I mean, obviously his pupils are really dilated.
Is the dog's name Tom? No. What's the dog's name? Does it say on there what
It
the dog's
does not
name is?
say
No?
what the dog's
Is there a
name is.
caption?
No.
No.
It just says cute pick prize.
Anyway.
And it's a chihuahua sitting on a bed. You have 3 minutes at 416 785-0680, 416-785-0680. Call to win. 3 minutes starting right now, my good friend Lassie. So more stuff. Tell me about the medical stuff that's going on.
Medical stuff. Well, there's lots of things that have come around in the States in 2008 and here in Canada. In Canada, we've actually had a brand new drug for motion sickness. If you have a dog that experiences any type of motion sickness, that doesn't necessarily mean throwing up in the car. That also may mean just being very agitated, circling, making a lot of noises. Then you should contact your local veterinarian and ask about the new drug for motion sickness. So that's one of the new ones that's coming out. And the same company that produces that drug is coming out with a new obesity drug. And I've heard it's coming out in January. It'll actually make you fat. No, just kidding.
It's just coming out
help you lose weight.
in the New Year's. Just waiting.
It is,
on
I think it's coming out in January. So that's going to be exciting for
I'm-
us veterinarians here in Canada.
Yeah, and I'm on it right now, as you can
Very
see.
good.
Amazing results.
Okay.
Hey, we got a winner right now. Brian is online on Animal House Radio. Brian, what's going on, brother? Mr. Cruz?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Not too bad, man. Where do you live?
Toronto, Jane Sinclair.
Wonderful.
I didn't ask for the intersection.
Now,
Brian.
how old is this adorable pooch of yours? Is it a puppy? Because it looks like a puppy.
Full grown. She's
Really?
almost 2.
She's full grown.
Yep.
And is she a Chihuahua or is she a miniature pincher?
Full Chihuahua.
Oh, a Chihuahua. Okay.
So, Brian, what's the dog's name?
Is that the dog barking
Nikki.
in the background?
We didn't get to hear the dog's name.
I'm sorry.
What's the dog's name, Brian?
Nikki.
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 Brian,
Little Nikki.
Congratulations. I don't know what you did to get Nikki's eyes so big and what you were doing in the background or if there was anything that we shouldn't be talking about on air. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It is a very cute picture. You are the winner of a $50 gift certificate to a $50 prize Animal House Radio has to give out.
Oh, thank you.
Not a problem. We're going to get your name and number. Obviously, we know your name. We're going to get your number as soon as we put you on hold with Adriana. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Brian. And Brian,
Yes.
what is the best radio show on AM radio in Toronto?
Animal House Radio
With?
with Aaron and Dr. Mike.
You rock.
yeah!
And I won.
Yeah,
you
baby,
won.
you won. Congratulations, Brian. Thank
Well
you very
done.
much.
Thank
We're gonna put you back on hold. Thank you very
Thanks,
much
buddy.
for the call, Brian from Jane and somewhere. He was
Jane St. Clair.
Jane St. Clair. Good for him. Back to you. Back to your list. Oh, well, I got to give another one out over here.
Oh, okay.
No, once we're done. Okay, go to your
Okay.
list.
There is actually a new drug now. It's the very first only spot-on intestinal warmer for cats, and that just came out recently, and that's kind of neat. It gets tapeworms, it gets roundworms, hookworms, the whole 9 yards. So it's just something really simple. A lot of people have trouble pilling their cats, giving pills to cats, and this is something now that you can put on topically.
What about what is it when you do the other end? Suppository?
Yeah.
Do cats like that?
Maybe
you
your
like-
cats. You're killing me today. You're killing
no.
me.
I'm just. They don't like taking pills.
No, yeah.
So if you can't do it in one way, there's got to be another way to do it.
I could just imagine me standing there with cat owners, and you know, the cat's got an absence and said, you're going to have to give these this way for 14 days, twice a day.
It could be easier.
Yeah.
Maybe the cat's like, okay, no problem.
I don't think the compliance on those kind of medication would be very good.
Yeah, we're going to go to the phone line. Our good friend from Toronto Animal Services is going to give us the top story that she has in 2008. And once again, Toronto Animal Services, you can reach them at 416-338-PAWS or www.toronto.ca/animal services, and you can win nothing, but you can save an animal. I just think people should be winning all the time. Nicola!
Hello, Aaron. How are you?
Not too bad. Are you going to give something away? Because I just said you're going to win something.
I have a really naughty cat right here that I'm willing to give away.
Okay.
No.
Nice. So someone can win your cat. That's great.
No,
I like
I'm going
that.
to keep him, but I threaten to give him away every time he misbehaves.
Nicola, we're going to give something away right now to one of the other Facebook challenges right now for the cutest picture contest, and they're going to have 2 minutes to call the program. If Adriana can get off that phone, 2 minutes to call the program. And this is a beautiful picture of a cat that's winking, obviously looking at my picture and trying to pick me up. Now, what is the name of this person?
Well, the cat's name is Jaguar, which is a cool name for a cat. He actually looks a bit like one, and the person's name is Karine Norgard.
Karine.
Yes.
So, Karine,
Nice
you
name.
have 2 minutes to call the show, 416-785-0680. I'm in the festive mood of giving. Aren't you, Nicola?
Absolutely, always.
Nice. Tell us.
Always.
Yeah, what's the big story for 2008 at the shelter? What, good story, bad story, preferably good story.
There are many.
I'm sure.
But
Pick
I've
your
narrowed
favorite.
it down. I've narrowed it down to the top 75. So
Oh.
if we've got a couple of hours, no. We have a whole bunch of stuff. We've got a litter of abandoned skunks, wee little guys that went up to the Toronto Wildlife Center, got rehabbed. I picked them up. We've got
How many were there?
There were 5, 6,
Wow.
a bunch of them,
Excellent.
of skunks, and they were adorable. And people wanted to take them. I said no, they're going to the Wildlife Center. They made it. We have a squirrel that was rescued with the help of Toronto Fire. He got released. We have a couple of really great domestic stories. Just a few days ago, somebody had the gall to dump a beautiful Maine Coon cross in our recycling bin right outside our door.
Oh, man.
And put the lid on.
Get
And
out.
our very vigilant staff heard the quiet meows and
Now, was this
he's
that
now
cold
named
night?
Oscar.
Was this on
What's
that really cold night? Do you remember we had one night 2 or 3 days ago? It was just blistering cold. Was that the night
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely. And he came from essentially a garbage can, so we've named him Oscar. He's gorgeous. He's neutered. He's huge. He's about 13 pounds.
Wow.
He helped me work in the shelter today. He's very useful. He's a lovely boy. He'll be up for adoption in a week or two. But I'd say our 2 top stories, we have Mango the cat, who was put in a sack, a canvas sack, tossed onto the road, and fortunately somebody heard him, gave us a call. Our officer responded, and Mango has since gotten cleaned up and been adopted to a fantastic family. His best friend is a Belgian Shepherd. Cute little picture we have of them curled up on a big bed. And our number 1 story, I think, is probably Sammy. This is a black lab cross, gorgeous dog, came to us with some serious hip problems which required expensive surgery, and it was through the generosity of the public, through donations, that we were able to do that surgery, and Sammy has since found his forever.
That's an amazing, amazing story. Nicola!
hats off to you. I gotta tell you, I just want to say one thing before we let you go. I think it's fantastic that you can, the stories of how these animals are brought in, I just can't believe people would do those sort of things.